ahead, Nicole.
Hi, thank you for letting me in the box. So just to put it out there, I am a current mod for Ashley Makeup Queen. Okay.
Okay.
So I have an opinion about things. Is it right? Is it wrong? It's my opinion. But I stand firm in my opinion.
Hold on. Before you speak your opinion, let me ask this question. Were you
Sorry.
in here when I showed all of the videos of the things in which she's done?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, excuse me. So accountability. Yes, that is a big thing in today's world, that we need to hold people accountable, ourselves and others. I get that full-heartedly. I don't agree with a white person saying the N-word, whether it be in a song or whether it be in just normal talk. It is not a word that I think white people should ever say. I will say, though, she did not say that in the song. Now, the comment that she made in the video about if she's saying it, I don't agree with that, but that is her, okay? So, my thing is, I can express to her, you need to maybe, or you probably should apologize for saying that, okay?
Did you?
Yeah, I told her that. We've all, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Like, people act like we've not had conversations with.
No. People are just, they're curious. That's why
Okay.
I asked the question.
Right. So I don't know if you had a chance today to read or see her newest video, but she held herself accountable. She acknowledged that she has said things or made, gestures that could be offensive to people, and she didn't mean to be offensive to them. So she has taken accountability. But my question is for the girls that on the Reddit page, and I like, they like to say that they're not those people, but Cincy and Sash are both very much into it. That Cheyenne girl, they have actively tried to destroy this woman's life, her career, her family, and they all want to do it because of accountability. What is their accountability? For her to what? To be taken off the internet, I guess, is what their
For
accountability.
racism and bigotry, there's definitely accountability to be had with racism and bigotry. 100%.
Okay.
I stand behind that.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. So what would you define accountability as for her? What does she need to do?
Acknowledging the behavior and not ducking behind your supporters.
Okay. So she did that. She took accountability. But my thing is, the amount of hate that this poor woman gets is insane, and they use the whole.
No. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. This is not the let's play the victim. No, she's done some disgusting things. No. So what you're doing, say, by using words like that poor woman, no. That woman exhibited some ableist behavior, some bigoted behavior, some racist behavior. It's not, oh, that poor woman. It's, oh, that woman that said some disgusting things. Now, does she deserve to be getting all of that hate about those individual things? Absolutely not. However, what we're not going to sit here and do is act like she's a victim in this regard, because people are responding in their way, right, wrong, or indifferent, to the disgusting things in which she's done. You can't have one without the other, Nicole. If you're going to hold her accountable, hold her holistically accountable, not partially accountable because you're her moderator. One of the things that I do not accept from my moderators is what I call blind loyalty. And that's what you're perpetuating right now. Blind loyalty.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You make a mistake, and for the rest of your life, you're never going to be able to take back that mistake. You're always going to be chastised for that. Is that what you're saying?
In some instances, yes. You take that as an opportunity to learn and grow, not complain about it. I'm going to give you an example. When I was going back and forth with a content creator on this app, he was indigenous. He was an indigenous man, right? You know what I'm not being disrespectful. You know what indigenous is, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, like I said, I don't want to be disrespectful. So I mentioned videos to whereby he stated that I never supported the indigenous community. In one of those videos, I pointed out a video in which I did support the indigenous community, but I was talking about MMIW, which is murdered and missing indigenous women. There were some indigenous women that came to my comment section as well as to my DMs and asked me to take that video down because while they understood what I was trying to say, they didn't want me painting MMIW in that light. That was a mistake that I made. I had to take accountability for that. There are still indigenous women that do not like me because of that. Am I going to play the victim and say, oh, their anger is unjustified and I'm the one that did it? Just because I apologize and take accountability does not mean that they have to accept my apology. Does not mean that I'm absolved of the responsibility of what I did. Was it my intent to do that? No. However, the impact that it had to those individuals of that community, undeniable. So yes, I will have to eat that. Now, if I went on an onslaught of just going after those women, that's wrong. That's not cool at all. So in that, don't go playing the victim about your accountability. Take your accountability and move on.
But at what point do you, like I said, is it where it goes from being accountable to like just harassing and bullying somebody?
So here's the deal. There are multiple things that you can do on this app to limit those things. I'm going to give you two of them. Number one, you can block people. You're her moderator. That's your responsibility to block people. Number two, both moderators as well as the content creator can put comment filters on their live streams as well as on their content. So if it's something that I'm consistently getting hate about, and people are coming in my lives that don't know me from Adam, and they're talking, comment filter.
Which we have that feature turned on. And we have so many people that come into her live that she has to block, or that we block, that there's a limit on how many people you can block. So that's not an option.
So in that, as moderators, what you all could do is also take a list of those usernames, and then she can go and block them. There are plenty of privacy policies that these apps have. Now, let me be very clear about something as well, because it can come off very dismissive and disassociative for me to say these things out of context. I don't believe that anybody should be getting unnecessary hate, unnecessary bullying, unnecessary harassment. However, what I'm not going to do is sit here and be willfully ignorant so as to not acknowledge that these comments aren't just coming out the clear blue sky. These comments aren't just coming from people just genuinely wanting to be nasty, disgusting human beings. There is context to why they're doing what they're doing, regardless of whether you agree with it or not. That's what I want to be clear about. So I'm not excusing anybody's behavior. All of it is wrong.
Yes, it is. And it's sad that it's gotten to this point where, you know, we can't, like, there's a reason that she's not going to come in this box, or she's not going to talk to those people, because it doesn't matter what. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter what she says or she does. They've made their decision about her because of her actions. Okay?
Nicole, I'm going to have to stop you there. I don't agree with that. And I'm going to tell you why I don't agree with that. When you say it doesn't matter, it does. Because here's the deal. As content creators, Eb, I got you, then Ray, I got you. As content creators, every time we turn on this microphone, every time we click on this live, every time we go on someone else's live, we have a responsibility. Regardless of whether you want to acknowledge it or not. She got over 500,000 followers. Oh, let me also pause to make another point. To the comment section, I'm the host. If I want to interrupt somebody, I'm going to interrupt them. It's for good reason. I'm not just shutting people down. I'm letting people cook. Let's be clear about that. You all don't run my live. I know you new over here, but I'm the host. And if I got something to say, I'm going to say it. As I was saying, if in fact you do that, you have a responsibility. So yes, it does matter of taking accountability. It does matter what that follow-up is. Now, what I would say is, what I personally am not going to do is spend the rest of my time on social media apologizing about the same thing. If I know for a fact that my apology was genuine, I took direct accountability for my actions, acknowledged the behavior in which I perpetuated, and then I changed the behavior. The only true apology is change the behavior. That's the only true apology. Anybody can get up here and do a 10, 15, 20-minute video talking about they apologize for this, they apologize for that. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, anybody can do that. The true apology is changed behavior. And with all of these consistent behaviors, I can't say that I agree that these things are mistakes. They might have started as mistakes. However, it's not giving mistake. After a while, it becomes a pattern. Go ahead, Eb, and then go ahead, Ray.
So you basically said everything I was going to say, but I also wanted to point out the fact that when we say we hold our friends, I'm doing air quotes, friends or family or people we mod for or support, when we say we hold them accountable, hold them accountable, but then turn around and try to justify their behavior, it just gives that you are exactly as they are if they're not changing their behavior in the first place. So for you to come up here, I understand that's somebody that you care about in some capacity. And I'm sure she appreciates you taking up for her, but it's literally just giving that you think and behave as she does. So that also in itself is a problem and is not helpful to her when trying to defend her amongst those people who already have those thoughts about her.
Go ahead, Ray.
Okay. I wanted to quickly come up